receivers. We're live now, Danny. I don't know the names, but they picked up a bunch of wide receivers, undrafted free agents. I love the glasses. What do you think of the draft, my friend?
Pretty good. I know we were catching a lot of heat because of not drafting the receivers in the on the Friday and the Saturday, especially after the news broke, just like Nate Burleson's arm. But that running back looks pretty good. That tackle we got should be a starter. They might bump him into guard. That corner we got, dude, we should be set at corner for like 10 years. Like that guy, the small school kid, he's like really good. I seen a whole draft academy he was on. He's a grounded kid, but he had like 25 picks. Real lanky, type dude. And any black guy named Pierre. I mean, you got to go for that, right? So that was a good deal. So yeah, I was hoping on a receiver, but like you're saying, they got some of these undrafted free agents. I didn't look at the list yet, but there was still a couple names out there that didn't get drafted. So hopefully, they got someone who can at least fit in third, fourth in line or whatnot. So I'm pretty happy with the draft. They're catching some flack, but I'm pretty happy with the draft. I think Farmer did a real good job, and I do believe that man will make a trade. You got 2 first-rounders and a whole bunch of stuff next year, and you see what these guys trade for. I mean, Stevie Johnson to the Niners for a next year's 4th-rounder. I mean, that's a good deal. I imagine we could pull something like that off.
Why didn't we try to pull something like that off this draft, though, with the need at wide receiver that we have? I think that is the biggest criticism.
Well, I know that guy, he signed a contract, I believe, a couple years back, and so that might be something. He's getting quite a few mil, so that might be something that maybe he was a little bit high-priced. Besides that, I can't really think of a reason why they wouldn't have done it, especially being from the Bills. I'm surprised they didn't just package that up with the whole Watkins deal,
Agreed. Because I think we actually got a 4th-rounder from them next year, I believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sure that was actually in the talks, and maybe they just, maybe it was a money situation, or it is frightening looking at our wide receivers. I mean, they're trying to downplay it as much as possible, but it is a problem right now.
That is true, and I hope we don't come down on Johnny if he starts having troubles and he's running around a lot because guys aren't open or they're dropping balls and some stuff. I hope we can give this rookie some time and not come down on him, because now it is looking like he's going to have a little bit more troubles than usual. But they're probably going to follow that Seattle mold and try and run it 30 sometimes a game and probably only 20-some passes. If we're winning or it's a close game, unless we fall behind, then we're chucking it around downfield. But I almost have no problem with Hoyer starting it out, seeing what Hoyer can do, and then if something fails, then put in Johnny, and you can see the comparison. I hate to see him thrown in the fire with no one to throw to. So, that could
there's going to be so much public attention that I don't even think that they can get away with starting Hoyer, though.
You're probably right on that one. Yeah, you probably are right. Especially if he's there and he gets all the reps and stays healthy. I would imagine, since it's a new system for both of them, he's not going to pick it up that much slower than Hoyer.
They should do what only Cleveland can do and start Vince Young in week 1.
I like this. Just see just how bad a quarterback can play. That way, once Johnny comes in, this guy is just great.
Oh man, did they was Vince Young on scissor? Was he, or did he just spend all his money? What's his? I know he spent a ton of money. He's broke now. But did he have any drug? How do you spend all that money without being addicted to something?
You know what? I don't even know. But that second guy drafted, the Greg Robinson, the big tackle from Auburn. That guy, I heard. His watch that he bought was $120,000 he was wearing. Talk about $120,000 watch. That's more than my house. Huge. Come on. I mean, it's just, I mean, couldn't someone say, hey, there's this fake one over here for $3,000. I don't know. Like, really? That's the kind of decisions that you're dealing with kids that have no idea, and money management is not something.
There you go.
Yeah. Money management ain't something they teach in the schools, although that should be the most important class out of all, I would think. So, I don't know.
So today, looking at the roster, if they don't make any moves, 6 wins.
Yeah, I would say a little bit under 500, but I would say it'd be a lot of close games, and that is due to a tough opening and ending to the schedule. So yeah, I would say 6.5 right there would be your little betting line. Yeah.
And a lot can happen from now until September, but right now, I mean, we're still in the bottom echelon of the NFL. If Gordon was on this team, it's 8 or 9. He's worth 2 or 3 wins. I mean,
Oh, definitely. We'd be
simple.
right in the middle of the pack. Yeah, definitely.
So I know you're disappointed that we didn't get Michael Sam.
I am. I actually am. I'll tell you the truth. I am. And now I know this guy had bad. I mean, he only jumped. I think it was like a 22 or 24-inch vertical. Ran a 4.9, and I mean that is not. I can almost jump 20 inches. Okay, maybe not. But seriously, these guys average. Even the big guys like 30-some inch verticals. I mean, so it doesn't look like he has the explosion, but you know, without the whole circus thing and that, he probably would have been still would have been a day 3 pick, I think, but probably would have been a 4th or 5th rounder. But you know what? He got picked by a team that's not too far from his college, and it'll probably work. I mean, they got a really good front four. They got a really good front line, so it's going to be tough for him to even get any playing time there. But he seems like a highly motivated individual. So yeah, I think he'll work out. I think he'll work out in the long run. I don't think he's going to get cut. And if he does, I think another team would pick him up pretty quickly.
No scouting report on him? I thought you scouted all these guys.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm disappointed in the scouting report because it's a lengthy one, huge. All right. I mean, they started off saying that he's got an attitude problem. You know, he gets a little He gets a little cocky. Hold on. Okay. But seriously, this guy's going to bend over backwards for any of his teammates. And he's got a really good work ethic, although some teammates might find him a little overly anal. He shows up on game days, huge. This guy shows up on game days. He shows up Mondays, Tuesdays, and especially hump day. I mean, he'll be there. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here, huge. He's definitely a guy you can get behind, and he'll get behind you. He fits in perfect with all tight ends. I mean, he fits perfect inside the tight end. He didn't have many bench reps at the combine, but he'll definitely pound the meat. You know, well, hold on now. Seriously, he had a bad 40 time, but he's actually quick. I mean, this dude is lighting the loafers, huge. He's not the best athlete on the field, but he's unbelievably flexible. He can handle any size load, and if you try and run it down his throat, he'll take it on the chin. I mean, seriously, I'm not joking. That's a pretty good scouting report. I think it deems more than a 7th rounder, right?
Oh, and only feedback can come up with that list. Oh my goodness!
I didn't come up. It's just something I found on the interweb.
Mel Kiper wrote that, right?
Him or Mayock, one of the two.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I think the Browns could have used them with that. Any closing thoughts on
I can't. I can't. That's it. That's the crescendo of this whole series. That was it. It's going to be short lived. Yeah.
Um,
We're going to catch a
now,
lot of flack for this.
um, now Tony Grossi and Michael Sam, what would you see? You know, that would be a pretty interesting combination. What do you think?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think Grossi would be head over heels. For a guy like that, right? Or heels over head for a guy like I don't know. One of the two.
And I think Mary Kate could turn him straight, maybe.
Oh, that's probably the whole reason that he is the way he is. Huge good.
Stop Mary Kate. Oh, all right. That's enough of you. We're out of here today.
All right.
Say bye-bye.
I love you, Tone.